Well, good morning. Welcome back. You may have recognized the people on the comfy couch from the wide shot. And let me first tell you, Tacoma has the best organizations when it comes to music, from vocal to orchestra to concert band. So who I have on the couch right now has been one of my favorites for years, the Northwest Sinfonietta. And Karen Chu, who is their executive director, is here to talk about Freedom Song. Hello, Ms. Karen Chu.
Good morning.
It's good to see you. I see you everywhere because you got that violin and you're playing.
It's true.
You're fiddling, as we would say. You brought with you the very elegant Mr. James Welsh, the music director of Tacoma Youth Symphony Association. Hello, my friend.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
Oh, and look at that pocket scarf. You are just... You are Beau Brummel all the way. So, Karen, Northwest Sinfonietta feels a little different niche here when we look at the crown and all the musical jewels in it. So tell us about the Northwest Sinfonietta. What is it?
Sure. Northwest Sinfonietta is a chamber orchestra.
Okay.
So we are smaller than a symphony orchestra. We can kind of shrink to fit in any space. So we end up performing in lots of different locations around Tacoma and in Puyallup. But the concert that we have coming up on March 8th is at the Rialto Theater because we have a lot of special guests joining us.
The Rialto is just like, every time I go in there, I feel like I'm back in Paris. I love the Rialto.
Beautiful.
So tell us about the upcoming concert. Kind of give us a little GoPro, okay? And then also the youth takeover, because that is huge news.
Yes, I would love to. So Freedom Song is the concert title. And we have so many interesting elements to this concert. It's bookended by 2 serenade for strings.
Oh my gosh.
One is brand new. We're premiering it. It is a new piece by Quinn Mason. And we can talk more about that later if there's time. And then ending the concert, we are playing the very beloved Tchaikovsky Serenade for strings. So that's top and bottom. And then we have an incredible mezzo-soprano joining us, Taylor Raven. She was just at Seattle Opera in 2024 in their Barbara of Seville. Yeah, she's young and upcoming and marvelous. She is singing Jesse Montgomery's 5 Freedom Songs, which is giving us the concert title. And then, yes, the whole concert is a little bit of a youth takeover. We're sharing the stage with Tacoma Urban Performing Arts Center dancers. Tupac, with Tacoma Youth Chorus.
Oh, I love that.
And with members of Tacoma Youth Symphony.
I love this. So, okay, now you've handed it off beautifully. So, James, you are new to Tacoma, and you are the new music director of Tacoma Youth. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
So, show off some of your chops here. I'm going to ask you a question. What is a side-by-side?
A side-by-side. Well, I think in the most basic sense, a side-by-side is an opportunity whereby younger folk come to learn from older folk. It's a situation where many different entities sort of take part in an exchange spanning many ages and arts and disciplines. But in this particular scenario, because there are so many youth taking over, what's really happening in this side-by-side is an opportunity where this collective of artists, young, old, in between, are there to tell a story. They're up there to uplift each other, and they're there to collaborate with people in their community, showing the best of, I think, probably humanity and sharing it with an appreciative community.
Woo, all right. You know what? That was beautifully said. So tell us about your experience and what brought you here.
Well, I was living in Florida. I've been always involved with youth music since graduate study. But I came here because basically the people here are so awesome.
Aren't they?
I moved entirely across the country because I heard all about you.
Well, no. Welcome. I've lived in Florida, but I've lived here almost all my life. So welcome.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, don't you love the air?
I do.
The air is incredible here.
And I love the lack of humidity.
Yes, oh, absolutely. So, Karen, give us a little inspiration behind the Dreams Take Flight suite so we kind of know where to land with it.
Yes, so I mentioned Tupac and Tacoma Youth Chorus joining us for this concert. So they are coming together with Northwest Sinfonietta for a suite that we've put together called Dreams Take Flight.
Yes.
And I guess we're watching a little snippet of another collaboration we did with Tupac 2 springs ago. We always love to put music with dance.
Yes.
And so the Dreams Take Flight suite, it's 5 songs. Written by Rollo Dilworth and inspired by some wonderful poetry, by Langston Hughes and others. And so the choir will be singing those lyrics, and the dancers, the director of Tupac, Claire Etheridge, was really inspired by the idea of dreams that are in the poems, and so she's putting together a new ballet celebrating Bessie Coleman.
Oh, yes.
Who was the first Black female pilot, and a real groundbreaker. And so that's the inspiration behind the dance that you'll see to Dreams Take Flight.
So there's a world premiere aspect to this program.
Yes.
Tell us about the composer and the piece in this last minute and a half.
Okay, so opening the program is Serenade for Strings by Quinn Mason, and it will be a world premiere.
Yay.
Yes. I just had a Zoom interview with him yesterday. He's delightful, and he's going to be coming to Tacoma for the premiere. So people who come to the concert will have a chance to listen to him talk about his piece.
I love that.
But he was inspired as a young man by playing the cello and playing the great serenades for strings by so many composers. And so he took that inspiration and wanted to create his own new take on Serenade for Strings. It's beautiful. The audience is going to love it.
It sounds like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what it feels like. If you had to thank one person, who would it be?
Oh, well, since I'm sitting here with Tacoma Youth Symphony, it's got to be Tacoma Youth Symphony for doing this amazing side-by-side moment with us. And also that is funded in part by the Ben Fagan Music Opportunity Fund.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to them as well. Thank you, you two, for being here. You have very busy schedules. You have a lot of balls in the air that you're juggling right now. You make it look effortless, I have to tell you, but I know it's not. So thank you, and I want to have you back on sooner than later, promise?
Yes,
absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. When we come back, we have Pet of the Week. You don't want to miss that. I'll be right back.